Hey, welcome. Today we're going to dive into two of the most common words we use. Thank you. Right? We say them all the time, a lot of times without even thinking. But what's hiding behind that simple phrase is this incredible power, one that can actually reshape our relationships, our whole mindset, and even the communities we live in. I mean, really think about that for a second. Sounds like a huge claim, doesn't it? But what if the key to a happier, more connected life wasn't some big, complicated secret, but actually just a simple habit we could all start, like, today? So, let's dive in. In this first part, we are going to unpack these two little words. We're going way beyond just, good manners to really understand what's happening under the surface when we show gratitude. We do it almost on autopilot, thanking the person who holds the door, the cashier at the grocery store. But because it's so automatic, we can kind of forget the real intention those words can have. When you truly mean it, it's so much more than a polite little script. It's a real acknowledgement of kindness, of help, of someone's effort. And that right there, that's the whole secret. Gratitude isn't just about saying the words. It's a mindset. It's the practice of actively noticing the good things, the small acts of kindness, the efforts of others that could so easily just fly under the radar in our busy lives. Okay, so once we get that gratitude is an action, we can see how it creates this awesome ripple effect. And the very first ripple, well, it starts with the person right in front of you. This whole amazing cycle of gratitude gets set in motion by one simple conscious choice. Your choice to notice something good and to actually give a voice to that appreciation. You are literally the starting point. And that choice you make, it has an immediate and pretty powerful impact. It travels from you to someone else, and in that moment, it creates a genuine human connection. And the benefits of that connection are so real. When we thank someone, what we're really saying is, hey, I see you. What you did mattered. That simple act of recognition builds so much trust and deepens our bonds with pretty much everyone in our lives. It's kind of like the glue that holds our best relationships together. Now, for the second ripple, because this is where it gets really cool. See, expressing gratitude isn't just a gift you give to other people, it's also a gift you give to yourself. All those positive effects, they flow right back to you. The science on this is actually super clear. Practicing gratitude is directly linked to higher levels of happiness. It works by literally shifting your brain's focus away from what's wrong, the frustrations and what you don't have, and refocusing it on what's good and supportive in your life. It's basically a workout for your optimism and your resilience. And this quote highlights something so important. Gratitude isn't about pretending life is perfect or that challenges don't exist, because we all know life can be really hard. Instead, gratitude gives us perspective. It's a tool that helps us find some balance by reminding us that even on the toughest days, there are still kind words, helping hands, and good moments to be found. Okay, so we've seen the effect on others and on ourselves, but the ripple doesn't just stop there. It actually keeps expanding outward, creating this wider circle of kindness that can influence a whole social environment. Just think about it for a minute. When someone genuinely thanks you for something, how does it make you feel? Usually it feels pretty good, and it kind of makes you want to pay that feeling forward. Gratitude is contagious, but in the best possible way. And this creates a really powerful self-perpetuating cycle. When people feel valued, they're just more motivated to be helpful and generous themselves. One simple thank you can kickstart this whole chain reaction of kindness, making our workplaces, our families, and our communities just better, more positive places to be. So knowing all this stuff is great, but the real power, the real change comes from actually putting it into practice. So how do we turn this big, powerful concept into a simple, everyday habit? It really is this straightforward. First, you just have to train yourself to notice. That's step one. Then step two, you just acknowledge it. It doesn't need to be some big speech. A sincere thank you is perfect. And finally, step three, take a split second to actually feel it. The positive effect you see in them and that warm feeling it gives you. That last step is what really makes the habit stick. And that's really the core takeaway here. This isn't some quick fix. It's a small, consistent practice, a habit of mindful appreciation that over time can fundamentally shift your perspective and just completely change how you experience your life every single day. So as we wrap up, I'm just going to leave you with this one final simple question. It's not about tomorrow or next week, it's about right now. Just take a moment, think of one person, a coworker, a friend, a family member, maybe even a total stranger, and just decide, who are you going to thank today?